This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So we are discussing about the filters, right? What are the different types of filters we have it? Any one of you do? What is the different types of filters we have it?
Extract filter, data source filter, dimensions filter, measures filter,
Mhm.
user filters.
Okay. Yeah. What is the filters? Order of execution. What is the order of execution? Order of execution of the filters.
Order.
Extract filter, data source
Mhm.
filter, context filter, dimension filter, measure filter, user filter.
Okay. In between, we can get the LODs as well. What are the three types of LODs we have it?
Um, include and exclude.
Mhm.
No,
Fixed include exclude.
fixed, yes sir. Fixed
Yeah,
LOD,
we have this
level of
one.
detail. Yeah,
Okay. So
yes.
extract filter, one more time. Extract filter, data source level filter, context filter, and fixed LOD. In the order of execution, when they ask you to order of execution, you need to tell that fixed LOD also will be there. Okay. Dimension filter. Once you go with the dimension filter, then we can have that include and exclude. Include and exclude. And measure filter and user filter. At the same time, here after the measure filter, in the order of execution only, you need to tell that table calculations. Okay. In the order of execution only, you can say this all. Okay. When you go with the list of filters, extract filter, data source level filter, context filter, dimension filter, measure filter, and user filter. This is only filters. In the order of execution, you need to specify these all. Okay. In the order of execution, you need to specify this all order. And what are the three types of filter LODs? LODs is nothing but level of detail. LOD stands for level of detail. We have the fixed LOD include, exclude. Okay. Sorry. Right. So we have seen that what is the extract filter? What is the extract filter? We already seen that, right? What is the extract filter?
The extract filters are used to apply filters on extracted data from the data source.
Yeah, the filter which you can apply, the filter which you can apply while extracting the data. Okay, the filter which you can
Yes, sir.
apply while extracting the data, that's we can call it as extract filter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what is the dimension filter?
Filters on descriptive information like master data.
Yeah, if you discrete elements, if you drag into filter shell and filtering on that, that's we can call it as a dimension filter. Measure filter means
Numerical values.
Filter the data. Yes.
Filters on
yeah,
numerical
yeah, filter
values.
on numerical values, we can call it as a measure filter. Okay.
Okay.
What is a data source level filter then? What is a data source level filter? Okay. So if you can go for here, I have a category wise sales. Okay. Category wise sales. So here we are getting the or different types of categories and category wise sales we have it. Okay. Just a minute. I will be back. Just a minute. sorry, yeah. Mm, we have category wise sales in the visualization. So this report is showing that the particular visualization is showing that each category wise what was the sales, each category wise what was the sales. Okay, so let me go for duplicate this sheet. Whenever you want to be duplicate, you can duplicate the sheet. Same properties which are there in the sheet 2 can apply to the duplicate as well. Okay, what are the properties you have it here in the sheet 2? When the duplicate you take it as a duplicate also will be apply the same properties. Okay, here I will drag my subcategory as well. Here I will drag my subcategory as well. Okay, category office supplies technologies, right? We have it this 3 we have subcategory. Again I can go for duplicate it again, duplicate the sheet. So where we when we can go for duplicate the sheet, any idea when you can go for duplicate the sheet?
When we need the same data in the next page, we can go for
Exactly.
duplication.
When we need the same kind of visualization, when you need the same kind of visualization, no need to drag the fields into rows and columns again and again. You can just duplicate it and replace the columns which you wanted. Okay, replace the columns which you wanted. Right, so I can drag my manufacturer also into this report. Just required field we can drag it, so it will easy to create a another visualization. All right, so we have three sheets, we have the three sheets. So I want to apply a filter, I want to apply a filter on these three sheets. I want to apply a filter on these three sheets, and at the same time the data I want to be restricted at data source level itself. Data I want to be restricted at data source level itself. Then we can go for data source level, then we can go for data source level. Okay, okay, in the data source level where we have the extract filter, when you go for user extract the data connection type, when you use the extract, then only you can go for do that extract filter can apply. Extract cannot filter can be applied when you are going to be use it extract connection. The connection type is extract, but we have one more filter type here. See that the filters 0, filter 0. So the data source, so the filter which we can apply at this level, that's we can call it as data source level filter. The filter which we can apply on data source level, that's we can call it as a data source level filter. Okay, the data source level filter can applicable for both live and extract connection. For the both the connections, it will be work for live and extract. When you go with the extract filter, it's work only for extract connection. For when you go for select the live, you could not see that any filter type here. Only extract connection, we have that separate extract filter. When you have the live and extract for the both, the data source level filter can be worked. Data source level filter can be worked. So if you want to restrict the data at data source level itself, then go for apply the data source level filter. The filter which we can apply at data source level, we can call it as data source level filter. Okay, go for click on add, go for click on add filter. Okay, on top of which field we want to be filter the data on category. I want to filter the data on category. Click on category. Okay, I have a furniture office supplies. Only I want to see that furniture and office supplies data in my all three reports which I created. All three reports I want to show only furniture and office supplies, not technologies. Not technology, only furniture and office supplies. Then click OK. Click OK. So you can go for check the three visualizations what they can show now. What is the uh, matrix we can see a related dimension. Click on sheet 2. Can we see that only furniture and office supplies here? We cannot see any data related to technologies. Can we see furniture and office supplies? There is no technology related data. Okay, furniture and office supplies. So at the same time, data source level, you can filter the data on all the worksheets which are using the same data source, which are using the same data source, which are using the same data source. Got my point? What is the data source level filter is clear. The filter which you can apply data source level, which can be restrict the data for all the worksheets which are using the same data source, which are using the same data source. Okay. So if you want to go for add something, go for edit this filter and select it. Click OK. Go for select it. Edit this filter, and I want to see only furniture and technology, not office suppliers. At a time, you can apply to a number of worksheets, a number of dashboards. It's like same data source. The data should be same data source, so you can apply for all the worksheets can be affected with this filter. Okay. Not we are not going to do by one sheet, but we are doing for applying the same filter to the all the worksheets. So which are the mandatory filter? Which are the mandatory filters are there for all common filters, which we can go for applied data source level, which can go for applied data source level. Okay, those can be restrict the data at data source itself. At the same time, whenever you want to be add the filter, you can add it for all the worksheets. You can remove it from the all the worksheets at a time. In a single click, you can add the filter, you can remove the filter. Clear this? Any questions? Is it clear or not? All right, next. So when I go for duplicate the sheet, I have a sheet name is called as furniture and office technologies. Okay. So let's see that what are the options we have it if you drag the particular field into filter shelf. So if I go for drag the category into filter shelf, what are the options we have? The first option, the pop-up window will be open when we drag any dimension field or any major field into filter shelf. So the pop-up will be open. Drag into filter shelf, there is a pop-up and it will be open like this. So what are the options we have it here? Select from list, custom value list, use all. Three options you have it. If you want to go for use all the data, whatever the data you have it, go for this option. Go for this option, use all. Custom value list. Manually you want to type the value and select that, then go for custom value list. Then go for custom value list. Select from the list. If you want to go for just select from the list, then go for is select from list. These three options. Select from the list of values and custom values. You need to be type it what exactly the word is there, and use all. It automatically go for use the all the values in the particular data window. Okay, by default it will be select from list. Okay, so when you go for make it as tick mark, furniture is getting included in the visualization. The tick mark is show that it is getting included in the visualization. It is getting included in the visualization. Okay, only that particular filtering data we can show in the visualization. Rest of them can be excluded. Rest of them can be excluded. Okay. So we can go for filter the data on top of selection. So what are the options we have? It edit the filter at any time, at any point of time, the filter is there. It can be editable. You can go for edit filter. Okay. So furniture or office of technology, whatever you want it. Okay. Furniture and technology, whatever you wanted, we can select it. And here four options you can find: general, wildcard, condition, top. General, wildcard, condition, and top. Okay. So here wildcard I can go for general. We have seen that, right? This is all the options. At a time you want to select all the list of values, go for all option. I want to deselect this all the list of values, click on none. Okay, you can select all at a time and none. So let me show you once again. Let me take it out the category and take it out this category as well. And I want to be drag subcategory into filter shelf. So how many subcategories are there? Almost 8 subcategories are there. At a time, if you want to unselect this 8, uncheck it. If you want to add it, just go for all. Uncheck it, all. Uncheck it, all. Okay, if you want to select all, you can go for select all. No, I want to select only 2 items, then none it first and go for select only those 2. Go for select only those 2 subcategories. Okay, and we have the exclude option here. So what it mean by excluded? The empty squares are getting excluded from the visualization. The empty squares, which are the empty square boxes we have it, those are excluding from the visualization. Those are excluding from the visualization. Okay, only select mark, which is right mark is there. Those can be included in the visualization. Only those elements we are showing in the visualization. Suppose if you selected exclude option is red right mark. Okay, what is happening? Anyone can guess what is happening here?
Phones and machines are cancel
Yeah,
options.
only those to be excluded, remaining all can be added into the report. Only those two can be excluded, machines and phones. Remaining all can be added into the visualization. Remaining all can be added into the visualization. Okay, can you check it? Apply. Okay. Only those two can be excluded. Remaining all can be added into the visualization. Okay, that's option. Based on how you want to be display the data, you can go for check this mark. So if it is right mark is there, right mark ones can be excluded. If it is empty box is there, only empty, which are the empty squares are there, those can be elements can be excluded. Right marks can be shown in the visualization. Right marks can be shown in the visualization. Okay, this is the meaning of that. And go for edit filter. So that is a general option. Do you have any other than these options in the general? No, only these elements. So here we have the three options again: only relevant values, all values in hierarchy, all values in database. Okay, so only relevant values means which are related to that our filter. Only those values we can get it. All values in hierarchy and all values in database. So whatever the data you have in database, everything can be shown. Suppose if I get all values in the database, what will be happen? So what the data you have in the database, all the values can be get shown. Okay, all the values can be shown. Only relevant values means only related values. I will explain it later. I'll leave it now. Okay, so this is the general option. When you go for wildcard, what are the options we have in the wildcard? Okay, can you see here? What is the options we have in the wildcard? Let me go for remove this and add filter. Filter. We have a wildcard option. So wildcard means it's wildcard match. the value is matching, then you can bring the data. Contains option is this. The first filter is contains. So matching value. The particular subcategory contains C. The particular subcategory contains C. Bring the all those subcategories. Bring the all the subcategories, not starting, not ending. Anywhere in the subcategory name, if we have the C, then bring the particular subcategory into visualization. Okay, what are the subcategories can be the output? We can get it. Tell me, what are the subcategories can be included into the visualization?
States,
First,
the next one, copiers.
shades, copiers, and is there any other? Come on, pick. Kumar,
No, student.
Only two only, sir. Chase and copiers.
only shades and copiers.
Yeah.
Why shades and copiers?
Contains C. Uh,
Contains C means accessories
okay.
is there. C is there, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Book cases,
accessories and
book cases is there.
missions.
C, and mission C is there, right? So I'm not
Yes, sir.
saying
Yes,
that
sir.
it's starting with C. It's not starting with
That's
C. Anywhere in the word, if we
okay.
have the C, then bring it. Okay, apply. Okay,
Okay.
we can get only those elements. Okay, edit the filter. So go for wildcard. The next option, as you mentioned that the next option we have it start with. The starts with C. What are the subcategories starting with C? Those values can get displayed. Apply. Okay. Okay, the subcategory name is starting with C. Edit the filter, and we have the wildcard ends with. We have an option called as ends with. What are the names can be ends with yes? What are the subcategory names ending with yes? Bring only those elements. Apply. Okay. Almost see that all subcategories are ending with yes. Okay. Ending with yes. All the subcategories ending with es. Can we mention es? Who are ending with es? Accessories, bookcases, and missions, phones, tables. 5 items. Let's go for check this. Edit filter, wildcard, and can I mention ES here? ES, apply. Okay. Can you see that all the subcategories ending with ES? All the subcategories which are ending with ES. Accessories, bookcases, missions, phones, tables. Alright. Okay. So that's a wild card. We have it exactly match. Exactly match means exact what are the name is there. Same thing need to be matched. Same thing need to be matched. Tables tables exactly match. Then only it will get the data. Okay, when it is exactly match. Okay, that's a wildcard match. Same exclude option is here. Exclude option is here. Does not contains, does not start with, does not end with, does not match. Okay, when I go for selected tables here, and I'm saying that does not match, what happens here? Other than tables, remaining all subcategories I can show in my visualization. Other than tables, other than tables, remaining all subcategories we can shown here. Okay, that is nothing but a wildcard matches filter. Clear this part?
Yes, sir. Sir, that one,
Next
sir,
week,
checkbox include all values when empty is there. Okay? Can you please explain that? Include
which one?
include all values when empty. Bottom of the Yes, that one.
Include all values when empty. If you don't selected anything, okay, if don't selected
Yes, sir.
anything, include all values when empty. Okay, it will be include all values. Okay, let me apply. Okay, it's included all right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the option. Include all values when is empty. Include all values when is if you don't select anything. Can you see anything here?
Okay. Okay, sir. Got it.
Wildcard. If you check it, when you don't selected anything here, when you don't selected anything here, it will include all values. Okay, it will include all values. When you select particular name of the subcategory, then only it will be excluded. Remaining all will be shown. Okay, include all values when it is empty. If you don't give any value here, if you don't give any value here, it will include all values from the data set. Okay, next conditional formatting. Conditional. I want to apply a condition. Okay, how can we do it? Let me go for remove this filters first now, and at the same time I want to remove my data source level filter as well. Edit it. I'm removing it from here. Remove. Click OK. So then it will get all the subcategories now. There is no filter at on top. Okay, let me drag it back. Subcategory and sales. Okay, we need to write a condition. We need to write a condition on it. So how can we write a condition? Go for subcategory, filter, condition. I want to by field condition. What is the condition you want to apply? Different operators here equal to, less than and greater than symbol is not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay, greater than or equal to. One second. Sorry guys, you can hear me right? Yeah, here we have the condition. The filter we can go for applying a condition. How we can apply the filter? If it is make it as none, you are not applying any formula. By field we can apply a condition. So my sales is greater than 2 lakhs. I want to show it. My sales each subcategory wise, the sales is greater than 2 lakhs. I want to show in the visualization. Okay, how can we do that is select the sales from the by field, all the list of fields you can find it. And if you want to go for sum of sales or average of sales, I want to go for sum of sales and greater than, okay, how much I want to be shown, 2 lakh above. The sales is 2 lakh above. Okay, sales, sum of sales is greater than 2 lakh. Only those subcategories we can show in my visualization. So click apply. Okay, can we see that these are the subcategories? Sales is greater than 2 lakhs, right? Only we are getting the sales is greater than 2 lakh or not. So how we are applying that filter? Go with the subcategory condition by field. Sum of sales is greater than 2 lakh. Sum of sales is greater than 2 lakh. Greater than or equal to, you want to go for it? Use the greater than or equal to. Okay, greater than 2 lakhs we can get it. So less than 2 lakhs you want it? You want to see that less than 2 lakh? Edit filter. Okay, make it select that less than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, the sales is less than 2 lakhs we can get in the visualization. Apply. Okay, can you just see that these are the subcategories? The sales was less than 2 lakh, less than 2 lakh. Clear this? Edit filter. So you can go for get it this way, right? By field, when you go for user by field, when you go for user by field. Okay, by field you can go for specify that sales, and you want to see that range of sales. Actually, what is the range of sales you have it? Minimum value how much, maximum value how much? So just go for click on load. You can get the minimum sales and maximum sales in the subcategory wise. Minimum sales is 8,532, max sales is 3,35,000. Just you click on load, it will get that min and max values. Okay, this is the way you can go for apply the data filter and condition level filter you can apply it. Condition level filter you can apply it. Okay, and same thing you can do by formula as well. Same thing you can do by formula. How can you write a formula here? So how can you write a formula? Just you can go for sum of the sales, right? You can select the sales field. Sum of sales is greater than 1 lakh 50. Put it is 1 lakh 50. Okay, where my sales is greater than 1 lakh 50, only those subcategories I want to show in my visualization. Okay, apply. Okay, can you see that your sales is greater than 1 lakh 50, only those elements can show in the visualization. Okay, only the elements where sales is greater than 1 lakh 50. So that's by formula and by field. Clear this condition? Any questions? Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Is it clear or not?
Clear, sir.
Yes, can you hear me? Not speaking on mute. Okay, fine. So this is the way
Yeah,
we can
clear,
apply
sir.
the condition filter. And the other filter which we have it top option. In the top option, you can go for specify that again to by field and by formula. Okay. So we have top and bottom here. When you go for select that, top 5 subcategories, top 3 subcategories, top 4 top 10 subcategories, whatever you want it. You can go for get those top 3 elements based on sum of sales. Sum of sales. Based on sum of sales. Just go for apply. Okay. These are the top 3 subcategories based on sales. These are the top 3 subcategories based on sales. Okay. Go for edit this filter and top. So you can remove this also. Make it as none otherwise. On top 3 we can get it. Okay, top 3. So here also by formula you can specify the top 10. So in the formula what you need to mention just sum of sales on top of the which measure you want to be do that. Top 10 elements I want to see that based on sum of sales. Apply. Okay. You can see the top 3 elements. So this is the way if you go for drag any field any discrete field into filter shelf, you can get these 4 options: general, wildcard, condition, top. General, wildcard, condition, top. Okay, text field. If we drag the text field into filter shelf, we can get the general, wildcard, condition, and top. Okay, try to work on these things today. Tomorrow we can see that when we drag the measure field, what options we have it. If we drag the date field, what kind of option we can have it. We show that. Okay, today go through with this all the options. Any questions so far?
So,
So you
No,
need to
sir.
be practicing. I will speed up. You can go for connect for 1.5 hour, 2 hour session as well. Okay. You need to be practicing. Don't forget to practice. Okay. Work on these things today. Uh, Last session video recording and this session video recording I will share you today. Okay. Sorry, it's not. I cannot share you those. I will share it today. Okay. Thank you everyone. See you on next session tomorrow.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.